What's up, guys? Tom Harold here with TomTom TV Live. Thank you all for joining us for this live stream. So I'm going to make sure that it's coming through It's your Premiere. Oh yeah, it runs a Premiere reel. Sorry about that, guys. Just some few technical difficulties getting started. Waiting for some people to get into the chat. If somebody could, in the chat, type in and let me know that they can hear me. If anybody can just type in the chat, would be greatly appreciated. Just to make sure that I know that you are hearing me. So we're still letting some people come in, letting a few people filter in, and it's great to see everyone. Thank you for coming to watch the stream with us. We will be getting started in just a few minutes. Would like for someone to please type in the chat if you can hear me. I'm going to go ahead and do that here. No. Okay. All right. Thank you, Autumn. Appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to get started here. So today I am with Brad Gunson. He is the lead singer and founder of the band Gunson Roses. I'm going to bring him up right now.
Hello.
Brad, how's it going, man?
Life is good. How you doing, Tom?
Doing good. So today, what we were thinking about doing was watching some music videos that Brad created for a new record, which he just put out, which is Gunson Roses live at TomTom TV. And,
Here.
Brad, why don't you? Yeah, we recorded it here at my studio. What was back in January?
January.
Yeah, and yeah, why don't you tell us a little bit about the process and the journey of this album?
Let's see. I called up Tom. He's my friend. He plays drums.
That was me. You called me.
Yeah. And I said, Tom, I want to come and play music with you.
I remember that. Yeah. And I was like, sure.
You're like, we've done this before.
We've done this.
So I came to your house, and we set up. Actually, you were sitting right where I'm sitting, basically.
Right.
And I was over on the other side of the room.
I was over here. You were down there.
Yeah.
Back in the back.
And our friend from Virginia, Miss Joanna Smith, came up.
Joanna Smith, amazing, wonderful bass player. Great to work with. And hopefully she's checking out the stream right now as well.
Yeah. And we rocked out. We recorded for, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 hours. We just played. And it was a blast.
Yeah, it felt more informal. You know, we were just kind of jamming, playing some tunes. But
that's a theme, and I think in my musical personality. And I think me and Tom have been playing music for over 20 years now. Yeah. I'm dating myself, but we're getting older by the second. So, so Tom knows what I do pretty well, better than most. I'd say you're up there at the top.
Oh,
of people who know what I do.
I get you. I get what you're all about.
So, I was playing at Tom. Sometimes does it feel like I'm playing at you? We were just jamming a few minutes ago before we were streaming. I was like, Tom, check out these ideas I have. I've been thinking about this stuff.
Well, I'm just like I'm still so rusty. It's been just I'm not playing too frequently, so I'm just like playing with you, But yeah, you're playing at me, but it doesn't, it's a collaborative thing.
Yes.
I'm saying something back.
Oh, totally.
Like, don't feel that way for sure. So
very conversational, I think.
Yeah. So you decided after we finished up, I sent you all the tracks after we recorded it, and.
Oh yeah, you recorded the audio here, and I recorded all the video.
Yeah.
And that weekend was actually like a project where I went and visited a whole bunch of people, not with any specific goal in mind other than just to make some music. And we recorded here. I visited another friend not too far from here at Nico Sells. We jammed at his house. Then we stayed the night in town. And then we drove to Ben Frock's studio and we recorded all day there. So we also recorded a podcast with the comedian Mike Moran. He has a podcast called The Confessional.
The Confessional, okay.
Yeah, we did that right before we arrived here. So it was a busy weekend, I was holding a camera a lot, just like pointing it at myself and pointing it at you and pointing it at whoever.
Did you use footage of when you opened the door? You were blazing cameras as soon as
that is in the video. We'll watch that in a few minutes.
Yeah, I want to see that. Oh, you have it in the video.
It's in the video that we're about to watch. Yeah.
All right, so we are definitely going to premiere these videos.
There's 4 videos we'll watch today.
4 videos, and they've all just been released. As you could hear earlier, that was playing the the classic YouTube Premiere music video experience thing. Let me get it back open again.
I just posted that they were set to premiere at 4 o'clock, so they could be like. There we go. Oh, there we go. There's some.
So
let's not start off with this one. Let's start off with Daddy.
They're probably all playing through live if they're all set to go off at 4, right?
Yeah, they're all probably premiering right now.
Yeah,
I don't know how it works.
We'll give it a few more minutes and then I'll
on
restart.
YouTube.
Yeah, I think the first.
Oh, the first few minutes they're just playing and you can't like restart them or anything maybe.
Right. So when whoever jumps in, that's what time you're on there. So
they're all premiering right now. You're here for it.
It's the first.
This is oh my gosh.
It's the first time ever.
They're all oh my gosh.
Oh. And one of the coolest things is coolest. I told Brad that I didn't want to hear any of it. I didn't want to see the edits, the mastering, the videos, the cuts, or anything. So I haven't seen any of it. It's all fresh for me too. So we're all going to check these videos out together.
You can vicariously critique Tom
in
the same way that he'll be critiquing himself,
as I always do. And you can certainly type in the chat your feelings. You know, if you
have any feelings about
if you have any feelings, feel free to type your feelings.
Yeah, there's like childhood trauma that you want to just get off your chest.
Just
if you're having any psychological issues in the moment, you just need to put it out into the world. Just type it in the chat.
Just any existential questions, something we can just kind of tangent off of.
Yeah.
I think we can totally handle that. That sounds good. I think that took up a little time, but I'm just wondering, let's see where we are here with our video.
Check out Daddy. See if we can watch Daddy first. Okay. That's one of my silly ones. Actually, that one...
Oh, premiering now. Well, let's see.
I am a dad now, so maybe other parents can relate.
It's just finishing. Lucy is just finishing. All right, guys. So as soon as the premiere's done, we were gonna check these videos out. And again, thank you for those of you who have not checked out the channel yet. This is TomTom TV Live. We do a lot of interviews with musicians. We do a lot of drum videos, remixes, all kinds of stuff like that. So if you're into that kind of a thing, go ahead and click subscribe. Let's see if I can get my hand over in the right spot. Down there, you want to click on the subscribe button and join the movement, as it were. So
the revolution, the TomTom TV Live revolution.
Exactly. Totally. All right, now I'm going to see if I have free reign of this video.
Start off with Daddy. You're watching Lucy now.
Okay.
There we go. It's still premiering.
It's got this, it has the intro stuff in it.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So let's switch over to the video. We're going to watch, this is Daddy. This video is Daddy. Technical difficulties. All right, here we go. We're going to check it out.
We're doing it.
We're doing it. We're doing the thing.
We're doing it,
here
Daddy.
Comes the
Daddy, how am I doing?
You're doing good, son. Oh, it looks like we got subtitles.
Yeah, this one is for the hearing impaired.
Okay.
We'll let the subtitles roll.
1, 2.
There's a funny moment where Joanna looks up at me like, dude, how much longer are you gonna do that for?
Is that when you decided?
Okay, let's go on.
She's like,
Because you and me were like right here. We're like,
we can keep doing this for like an hour.
but you're picking up my rhythm, so you're like, I'm just gonna slide, and you start playing with it.
I was doing right when we switch out. Here we go. There's that look.
Yeah, she's like,
There's that look. All right, time to move on.
Gonna rock tonight. 'Cause he pulled the little kiss in bed early. 'cause he's usually in bed by 9:30. Daddy's got to do what he's got to do, 'cause his daddy energy has got a limit. And daddy's getting late, he's running out of time, 'cause the kids are gonna wake up any minute. Daddy. Gonna rock tonight.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. Fun song. Nice. Yeah. Well done. That's the first time I think I've ever played it live with anybody.
Yeah.
Sweet. Great first video.
Yeah. Premiere from a premiere of a premiere.
It is a premiere of a
I
premiere.
previously recorded that, but never played it live with anybody. So it works.
It totally worked. Definitely did.
I think that was the last thing that we played after jamming for a little while. That was the last tune we played. I think we were nice and warmed up at that point.
Yeah. All right. I can't wait to hear the rest of these. So let's see. What should we do next?
Let's do But Not For Thee. So
Okay.
Daddy's sort of a silly one. This one is sort of like a...
Now this one I had questions about because I was having trouble with this. I was interpreting the song as very different than the way that you'd intended it to be. So my drum beat was kind of like off. So I'm just curious how you made it work. Like, did I
What's
give
funny
enough
is about-
material to make it fit?
What's great, yeah, the way you interpreted it actually sounded like spot on to what I was. When I listened back to it, there was two versions. We just played through it twice, and I think I cut two takes together. Just like the first half of the song is one take, and the ending. I was like, oh, I like the way this improvisation sounds better than the. So I just like cut it right in the middle, and I was super impressed the way you were reading it, because it's. I wish I brought the chart. I have the chart over there, but it's in 15/16. I think that's what I wrote. There's some 15/16 in there. There's some 5/6. There's a lot of 5 and 3. There's a big 3 that, like, when I'm saying time signatures. There's like a weird big 3. There's some crazy rhythms in it that would make anyone sweat reading this. But I'm actually super impressed how you play. It came out really well, I thought.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I was just curious how much Frankensteining needed to happen to make it work.
Very
because
little. Actually, I didn't change what you played at all.
That's crazy. Well, now I'm really interested to see how this turned out.
This one, when I premiered it yesterday, I put the audio and everything on Bandcamp, and this was the tune that I featured. This is a tune that's never been recorded before. It was a brand new one that I wrote for the session. So, yeah.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna get this one.
Lots of people have checked it out on Bandcamp so far. That's where it's on my Bandcamp page, bradgunson.bandcamp.com. That's where you can download it and hear it.
I've also
Or here on YouTube right now.
Yeah, I've also put in the description box under the stream. I included Brad's Bandcamp link and his YouTube link. So go ahead, check out his YouTube, check out his other videos, and you can pick up the album and listen to it. So we're gonna do But Not For Thee. I'm gonna pull it up here and pause it quickly and switch over to our review screen. So fancy. And then here we go.
Let's just see how far we get.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Let's see how far we get.
1, 2, 3, 4.
think so.
Your need, they're green. You're dead, they're dead. You try, they lie. You wait.
At least some of my footage was useful. Distortion, that bass.
I think she has a custom fuzz pedal for
Quality vidya.
You know, we should call Joanna.
Let's give her a call and tell her we like your fuzz.
Totally.
Oh, you know what I noticed? Look on the stream page. I'm actually the subscribe button is over my face. So if you're seeing the stream now and the subscribe button's over my face, go ahead and click my face. Click my face. Let's move this around a little bit.
I'm going to turn the phone around so that you also can see Joanna.
Maybe she's just really busy watching the stream.
Yeah. She's unavailable.
Unavailable. Oh well.
Maybe she'll call me.
Maybe she'll call
Joanna,
you back.
if you're hanging out, give me a shout.
Yeah, maybe she's watching it on her phone.
There you go. That would of course that would
So
cancel it out.
And there were three people viewing, and now there's two. So maybe she hopped off. We'll see. But yeah, that's awesome. So we have 2 more videos to take a look at, and it's the whole. Is the whole album 4 tracks?
Yeah.
Just the 4 tracks. Okay,
Yeah.
very cool.
There was a bunch of other stuff that we recorded that day, but you know, sometimes it's just a nice little. You don't have to release everything. You can just keep stuff for ourselves.
Yeah.
I would
man.
also like to send a shout out to Carl Yonder, who
Oh,
did
yeah.
the album artwork that you saw, which is me holding the guitar in the multicolored
Shout out
display.
to Carl Yonder.
CarlYonder.com. He's an incredible artist. Tom and I went to college at the same place that he did. Oh, Joanna, here
got
we
Joanna.
go. FaceTime. Joanna,
Can you see?
Hello.
Hello.
how are you?
Hey, I'm good.
I've got your
Facing you.
iPhone right up to the microphone so that people can hear you.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can't really see me, but I can see you.
No, I can see your chin.
You can see your computer.
Yeah.
All right, so people can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Cool.
We can hear each other.
Everyone can hear.
Everyone can hear each
Everyone
other.
can hear you.
Magic.
Magic.
Yes, magic.
How you doing?
Good. Just enjoying the day.
It's a beautiful day, right? It's spring.
Fucking warm out. Yeah.
We just watched 2 of the tunes that we recorded when we were here.
Yeah. How do they look?
I
They're
think
great.
I think we look great.
Awesome.
We sound great too, I believe.
Sounds super good. Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah. So you were up in New York recently, right? I think I saw
Yep.
online.
Up in the city, and
Play a gig, do a session.
we were. It's this thing called Least of All Records, and what you do is you go in, you literally just go in, plug in, and play, and you play however many songs you've gotten requested from people, and so whoever requests a song gets a personalized LP, like tiny little vinyl,
Cool.
that
They have a press there.
it's like they do it all right there. So you play the song and it's like happening, or it's recording while you.
That sounds
Yeah.
like something you would do in the 1940s.
Right.
That's
so
such a cool idea.
sing it into a can, and
Yeah.
so straight to vinyl, and so we had like 12 songs that we did, and it took about 2 hours.
Oh wow, you did 12
It's like a
songs.
quick
There
in
you
and
go.
Yeah, real quick in and out. But yeah, Least of All Records. It was neat.
Did you
It
get
was
a copy?
fun. I didn't do any research on it before. I was just like, okay, we're going. This is what's happening.
So everyone else gets to hear it, but you don't get to hear it.
Well, actually, no, yeah, I think we do get some copy of it, but yeah. So a friend of mine is getting a couple of them, so we'll hear it
Oh, there you go.
at
Nice.
his place. So yeah, it was
Will
cool.
this be your vinyl debut?
Yeah, actually, I don't think I've ever been on vinyl.
Nice.
Eh,
I would like to make a vinyl. That would be fun to
cool
do.
bit of stuff. Yeah, and I mean, we didn't have to pay for the session or anything, so I
Oh.
imagine they kind of just called us, and so I think they just kind of go around looking for people.
Nice. You go to BK to do that? Or Manhattan?
We were in Brooklyn, yeah.
Yeah.
Least of All Records.
Nice. And you're working in the theater still?
Yeah,
show
got
now?
to go play tonight.
Nice. That's how I
And
met Joanna. We both
Yes.
worked at a theater at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually gonna do a show, and I think the musical director told me that you're on it in July. So if I don't see you before then, we'll at least see each other
Oh.
in July.
Where are you gonna? What's happening in July?
Shenandoah University.
Yeah.
Go up
Bridges
to the
of
mountains.
Madison County.
Yeah.
I've never heard that musical before. I've never seen the movie either.
Neither.
Started to watch some of the trailers because that's as we do.
You get the vibe.
Right. It's very
You
intense.
think it's probably a love story? Do musicals do
Oh,
love
yes.
stories?
Yes.
Is that a
Oh,
popular theme in musicals?
Oh yes. And this one's like the big one.
Do they do populist heavy metal in musicals?
Not yet.
There needs to be a
I'm
heavy
sure it has
metal
to
populist
somewhere. Yeah, it's gotta be
musical.
somewhere. Yeah. I mean, they've done Green Day, the musical, so
Oh yeah, straight up.
I think I'm just getting my stuff ready.
Oh, you probably heading out too. What?
Yeah, a little bit, but yeah. How's the stream? What's left? What are you gonna?
We're gonna watch Lucy in a moment and watch No Reason for Things.
Cool.
Two other fun tracks.
Mhm. Are those the only ones we did there with Tom? Or are you gonna do all the ones?
I did. We just watched Daddy and But Not for Thee.
Yeah.
So we got
Cool.
a nice four songs of fun for all the people.
Excellent.
All million. I have a big following. If you didn't notice, you could probably tell from reading my 15/16 that I'm really popular.
I've got the
There's
Brad
about
Gunson
3
song.
million people here right now.
Yeah.
3 million, 3.5 maybe.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. I lost
My
count.
mom would be tuned in, but she's in like Scotland or something right now. She's
Well, our stream will just be it'll be available forever.
Yeah.
Or as
it'll
long
be
as
always on the internet.
the nation of Google still stands.
As long as that.
we're going straight to vinyl
Yeah.
right now as we speak.
Awesome. Well, I'll let you go. Take care of your business. It's good to talk to you.
Yeah. Thanks for calling.
Let's
Sure.
do it.
Have fun.
Let's do something soon.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Have fun.
Bye.
Bye, Tom.
Bye.
TomTom. Bye.
Bye.
Joanna Smith, everybody.
Well, she's just lovely.
She is just lovely.
She's just a peach. Just a very lovely.
Yeah, maybe she's more like an apple.
Maybe like yeah. I don't know. I don't know your fruit preference. Autumn left a comment. You can have your bodily ashes pressed as a vinyl. Just FYI.
Nice.
So when you die, if you were to die and your ashes were to be pressed in one of your project recordings,
Oh, whoa.
and you had to choose which album your body would become,
Very fascinating.
and there's so many.
I've made a lot of recordings. If you go to my Bandcamp page, you could just sit there for probably 30 seconds before you felt like you had to leave. But there's a lot of things to press on there. You know what, actually, what I really want to do? I'd like to make a vinyl that was of the best of all that stuff so far. And we went to a good analog studio, and we played sort of like what Joanna just said. Just play it, and it goes straight to tape, and that's what you get. And then you print a vinyl from that. You know, of the best, the material that I've already sort of made, because it's already hours and hours and hours of stuff. So then it would help boil it down for the people who went to go look at my stuff and said, "This is too much stuff. I don't know what, you know.
So
Just
you
give
need
me
a-
the best,"
you
and
need a-
then
you
it would
need a
be the best.
compendium, a Brad compendium of the finest
Yeah.
of the pieces.
I
So
would say though that Daddy, those two that we watched are the funnest of my recent memory that I enjoy playing.
I really like playing them too, especially when I play them correctly. It's always great. So which one should we look at next? We do.
Let's play a song by my friend Matt Hutchison
Yes, Matt
of
Hutchison.
Fools and Horses and Wedding Fame. I sent him a message and asked him if he wanted to join the stream, but he said he will be celebrating the nuptials of a soon to be or just married couple. So this is the first track off of or the first song off of a record called Saturday Morning that he made back in like 2000.
Yeah, we were talking about how freaking awesome that album was and influential it was. It kind of defined that time period for me.
Oh, totally. Yeah, of like
Like
of
the
the year
2000
2000.
era.
It's a very 2000 era.
It was a great, and I love Lucy. So when you decided to do that, it was great. So I jumped in and I added some stuff with my I used my sampler for this one. So I just added, like, in the middle there's a little section with some strings and piano and stuff that I kind of decided to add in there. So you'll see when I get there. The camera angle that I got I don't think it shows. You can actually see me pushing the buttons on the thing, but I added it in there. So we're gonna check that out right now. And I'm away from my subscribe button, which you can click, by the way, if you're interested. Click that subscribe button. Here we go.
How about one? This is a song, Lucy. This is the thing. 1, 2. This is the thing.
time with lyrics. When I listen to a song, I hear the music,
Yeah.
and it's only for some reason I don't always internalize what's being said.
The arrangement that Matt originally thought of, this is at twice the tempo. This is like the bridge of his song. But that, like, I didn't tell you what to do here, but you did exactly what, like, you played it in halftime.
So it's supposed to be like slower, like it actually is.
Well, no, it's like a short little section that I dragged it out. And the guitar solo.
That's a good job.
Yeah, like it releases some tension to go to halftime. I changed his arrangement around a lot. In terms of the sequence of when things happen. All of this is still.
Here's where I add my little.
Drum solo by Tom Harrell. Tom Harrell on the drums, everybody.
Did a good job staying in tempo too.
Yeah.
With a sample.
We were all wearing headphones. We were able to hear it pretty clearly.
Yeah.
That's the thing about the drum set too, is like we were all running through a little headphone system, so that made it easy to hear everybody. We had a good mix. We have a good setup here, man.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some extra here.
That was nice.
Yeah.
I feel like we did what we intended to do, you know?
Yeah, like we set out with a goal.
And we did. We were like, let's do this, and then we did.
Point A, point B.
Yeah.
Start at point A.
Is that an instrumental or is there words?
No, it's a vocal. Yeah.
Okay. That's just great. A great song.
It has a timeless quality to it, I thought. When I listened back to that album, that's an album that I don't know if it's just nostalgia. It could be that, but there's something about. I mean, I was at those recording sessions too. I stopped in. Yeah, I'm on that. I play trombone on some records and sing a couple background vocals, so I can visualize the studio, them doing it. That doesn't help in my argument that I think that it still sounds fresh. And when I listened to it, I was like, "This is a." It doesn't sound dated. It
You
just
should
do.
play it.
Although, man, he's written some killing songs over the past couple years.
Yeah.
Hear that, Matt?
Like,
We sent in this like section of like Matt. Hey, we need to blow smoke up your ass. 20 minutes of us talking about how awesome you are. Ready?
yeah, we are. Yeah.
Do a whole song devoted to you, the sampler.
So Matt's feeling good.
Say again?
Matt, he's feeling alright.
I haven't talked to him. He did text me. He said he was alright. He was just playing Zelda. He said,
Good for him.
and he's
It's a
quarantined.
great game.
It's a quality game.
He has a wife named Amy that is a teacher, and they have 3 boys, like under 7 and younger. They also have 2 dogs. They might have more dogs. They might have like several dogs. I can't imagine the sort of rambunctious energy that several dogs and several young boys produces.
It's not just like humming.
Joanna also has 2 dogs.
Just the few moments of intensity that I experienced with your dogs just now
Yeah.
was enough for me for the day. I was like, oh, that was very sweet. Like they were like, hello. And but if I had to deal with that all day long every day, I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea.
It takes Ada about 10 minutes and then she'll
Just calm down.
Do they chill out?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just whenever things happen.
Right, yeah, it's the changing of routine.
Now, the name of this song is called Lucy, and I don't know what the song is about, but I do know that at one point Matt had a dog named Lucy.
Yes. Was Lucy the one that would always kind of bay, like or bray, what it was?
They were big,
them was-
sort of big, intense dogs.
Yeah.
I think that's a preference people have for big, intense dogs.
Or some people like little tiny.
Some people like little
rip
tiny
your
dogs.
arm off with their sharp teeth.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Dogs.
Dogs are great. It's great to have dogs.
Yeah. Tom has a dog. It's a beautiful dog named Emma. How old is Emma now?
She is 14.
Wow.
14 years old.
How old is that in dog years?
Really old.
100?
She's super old. But she doesn't look a day over 10.
Nice.
And I always call her a puppy. I still call her a puppy. All right, so we got one more video to watch, and then we are out of here. So what is the last video we're going to watch here?
Okay, so
No reason
the
for
first
change.
song that we watched, Daddy, was the last thing that we played. And the next song that we are going to watch is the first thing that we played. And I wrote this one as like an easy enough, it just fits in my fingers. And it's one of those sort of like, hey, come and play this. So it's easy enough. The harmony is that I could just show it to someone real quick and then you could play it. Because a lot of my stuff is like, hey, okay, first you do this, and then you do this, and then let me switch to like 7, 8, and then, can you follow me? Okay, watch it. 1, 2, 3, go. You know, this one's more like 1, 2, 3. You know, it's very easy to play. So it's a good get to know you kind of song.
Yeah, that's cool. I enjoyed this one. So this is our last one. Let me make sure I've got it here. Jumping over. There we go.
Same tempo, about 1, 2.
We tried the front. Came. Yes, any questions about any of
If
it?
someone starts turning the knob on their delay pedal, that's when the existential questions come.
Why am I here? What am I doing here? In general.
What am I doing with my life? Who am I?
Who are we? Who are we all?
Collectively, what are we? Why are we?
Why? Just why?
What does it even mean to
When?
be?
Don't even know.
That's not right there. That's Joanna. That's Emma. Yeah, transition. Let's transition out of the. That's cinematography. Film school for Knox.
Excellent. Excellent. And that is it. That's the album, guys. That was the 4 music videos that we enjoyed together. And it's the first time I was able to check them out. And I think they're great. I think they're awesome. I think they sound really good. And I think that you can go ahead and find this stuff on Brad's Bandcamp. You can find the album there. Link is in the description below. Brad, any comments on the
Yeah, each of the videos are on YouTube as well. So if anyone
Yeah.
wants to check one out again, please do.
Brad's YouTube page is also down there. And of course, if you, those of you who weren't able to make it, we'll have this stream posted up. You'll be able to watch it again if you'd like to, if that's something you would like to do. Before we go, I just wanted to check with the chat, make sure there wasn't any questions, anything at all, anything we could answer. If not, I would say that we would call this just a successful stream. And we did it. We did a thing. I was
did
a
the thing.
little worried about technical stuff, but it ended up working out really well. Yeah, so I'm totally thrilled with it. Brad, any concluding words?
Yeah,
Words of
tell
wisdom?
your friends if you have friends that are doing musical things that are interested in a sort of TomTom TV Live experience. Send them to Tom's page to check it out. Maybe Tom can do some more of these kind of things in the future.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that. If you check out on my channel, TomTom TV Live, I have some other interviews with some local artists. I have a bunch of live concerts I did from a previous studio, and I'm planning on doing the same thing here. Live streams, interviews, that kind of a thing. And if you are interested, you want to collaborate and be a part of the show, and you're interested in doing that, we've also done interviews remotely. So we've shot from different locations, and I've edited the footage together. So if you're not even able to be here on site, I can do interviews with anyone. So my email is also in the description. It's tomtomtvlive@gmail.com. You can reach me there. And yeah, I would have to say we will call it a day. Brad, thank you so much for joining me on this amazing live stream. Brad is waving goodbye, and I'm going to wave goodbye too. So
Bye-bye. Say bye.
goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. I miss you.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.